Hello Aries, it is my intention to share with you today the reading that's going to give you the map of the energies for the month of November. Just going to take my time to explain to you what has taken me so long to deliver the English readings. And before I had a very messy setup. It took me a lot of time to do everything I had to do to get a video online, in which case I had to prioritize Spanish because there are plenty of videos. However, right now I have a very easy to setup and it's an upgraded setup, so it's gonna be better, and hopefully I will be able to give you the readings in English on time without too much of a hassle. So yeah, and right now let's jump on then to your reading, and bam, this is a surprise I have for you. I have two cameras, which means that you will be able to look at me, at my face, and at the reading at the same time, so it's gonna be even better for everyone. So yeah, let's then get into your reading, Aries, and it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna be drawing 3 cards right now, and these 3 cards are gonna be the main theme of November for you. So let's go see what happens. Thank you for giving me an answer that's clear, direct, concise, and precise, so that everything that Aries can know, thus allowing them to make better choices in the future, because it is my honest intention to help you guys out. Right. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. The main theme for November for Aries. What can I tell you guys? What is gonna be November for you like? First card. We had a second card, and now we have the third message, and let's see. This is gonna be your main theme for November, Aries. We have the Hierophant first. This is coming to your power. This is you understanding the role you fulfill in society. This is you coming to your own truth. So when it comes to the Hierophant, this means that during November you will be developing or understanding yourself better, in the sense of what you came to do here and your own wisdom. That's a pretty powerful card. Then we have the Two of Cups, which, well, that's a kind of a negative card. It means that I have 2 possible interpretations for you, Aries. The first interpretation is that you will be coming to your truth, you will be understanding yourself and your role in society, but it will be coming at a cost. And that cost is that you will be experiencing some time of isolation, or you will be experiencing some departure from certain relationships. So this means that you may be feeling quite lonely during this month. You may be feeling quite abandoned, lack of support, or basically not feeling this companionship to your side. It is still a pretty powerful month. During this month you will come closer to yourself, but you have to understand that coming closer to yourself means that you have to take time out from some relationships. Also, the second possible interpretation could be that because you have to follow society's standards, or you have to fit in to certain group dynamics, you cannot be true to yourself, or you have to keep some distance from other people. The real meaning is up to the rest of the reading, and then I'm going to be drawing some clarifying cards to understand. But so far, it's like you have to follow certain patterns, or you have to keep some dynamics going which are not letting you be authentic. And then we have the Princess of Discs in reverse, which means that, alright, so I'm feeling that this is gonna be a very cold month for you, Aries. This is a month where you are expected to behave in a certain way. This is a very spiritual month as well. This is a month where you have to let go of emotional attachments, and you have to let go of your visions of the future in favor of you just being here, you just understanding yourself, you coming to your own truth. So, but let's go deeper into your reading. Let's get more understanding going on. because these three cards do speak to me about a process, a very lonely and slow process, but I want to understand more. I want to get more details going on. So let's go with the clarifiers. We have one jumper. The King of Swords just jumped out of the reading, and what the King of Swords is telling me is that this is a reflective time. This is a time of introspection. This is a time where you have to take the time out, and yeah, literally you have to take time out, because there are certain truths that you need to face. There are certain spiritual realizations that are going to push you in a different direction, and I don't think it's going to be a pleasant experience. I don't think it's going to be an experience that it's going to be feeling very good, because I feel it's going to pull you apart from some people. But I think with the King of Swords that you'll see that there's a point to everything. So instead of being attached, I think you're willingly going with this month. You're willingly going with the process. You're willingly letting some people up. You're willingly giving some things up in favor of you being true to yourself. All right, so the clarifier cards. What can we get from this? Madeline. You know, I love my cat. He's so good at everything, basically. Merlin. Alright, so your clarifiers, Aries. When it comes to the Hierophants, we have the King of Wands, which means that, yes, as I said, this is going to be a very empowering month. This is going to be a month where you're going to be getting in touch with your inner strength and with your inner divine spark. It's a very powerful month. It's a month where you will be feeling very certain about yourself. You will be feeling very secure and confident in yourself. But when it comes to the Two of Cups in the reverse, which means splitting up, which means separating from someone, and remember that this card is clarified with the King of Swords, which means that even though it's going to be feeling painful, it's the right choice. It's the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to go your own way. So then we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. This is you admitting defeat. This is you admitting that something has to end. So as I said, it's not going to be a pleasant experience, because the Five of Swords, even in the reverse, means that it's something that you didn't like. But because it is in the reverse, it means that you will not be trying to go against the current, because you'll see, you'll even though you don't like it, you'll understand that it's necessary for your growth, for your spiritual growth, which is why you can be at peace even though if it's not feeling very pleasant. And then, come on, little cat, stop doing that. And then with the Princess of Discs in the reverse, we have the Two of Cups. Look at this. You're losing a partnership. You're losing people. You're losing friends, family, partners, romantic couple. Basically, there's something that is dying. Big surprise. Scorpio season. There is something that is withering away. There's something that you're losing. Something that was very dear to you. But it has to go away. And you agree with that, even if it doesn't feel pleasant, even if you don't like it, even if you really loved this person. And I feel you really loved them, because you had the Two of Cups twice. But even if you love them, even if you are feeling sad because you're losing them, again, with the rest of the cards, I'm seeing that it's something you agree with. It's something you understand it has to happen. So, yeah. Yeah, you understand it's correct, even if it's painful. So it's a good thing, you know. It's a good thing, because it surprises me, and I'm not saying this in a very condescending or bad way. I'm saying this I'm respecting this from you, because you're an Aries, and Aries means stubbornness. You like things going your way, and if things don't go your way, you can be very pissed. But this month, I'm seeing that you're taking a different approach. Why? Because you're wiser, because you know better, because you see the truth. You are clear in your thoughts, And you can see that even if this relationship is splitting apart, it's the right thing to happen. So I'm really respecting your capacity to see, to concede, to surrender. It is not easy. It's not an easy thing, but you are willing to do so. So yeah, that's very good of you. To expand on this information, I'm going to give you the 3 advices, the 3 focuses you should have during this season. So these are going to be my advices for you, Aries. The previous spread was the main theme of the month, but right now we're going to give you some things you can focus on, some things you can choose to deal with, to make it a priority for you to be better during this month. I think this guy wants to sleep because he's purring like crazy. He's not leaving me alone. But if this is the last reading, Kitty, then we can be at peace. Alright, anyway. So the first advice for you guys would be, the Fool, look at this. Take life as it comes. You are on point, Aries. You have the power to go with the flow without any complaints or any sacrifices, any kind of huge sadness. There is no need for you to go that way. If you behave like a fool and you say, well, yeah, I'm losing this, but whatever, like, you know, part of the process, and you take life as it comes, you will get a better experience out of the month. So don't resist anything. Go with the flow, whatever it may take you. Because whatever thing happens during this month, it's going to be for your own spiritual growth, and it's going to make you stronger. So don't resist. Then we have the Prince of Cups in the reverse. Don't let yourself be deceived by your emotions. See them for what they are. Yes, you do love them. You may have very strong feelings for them, but that doesn't mean that you have to let yourself be controlled by those emotions. Be wiser. Stand on your truth. Remember that this life is giving you what you need for your own growth. So don't be afraid to go through the motions. And then we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. And this means change, obviously. Things are changing in life, and some things that you took for certain, some things that you thought were going to be with you always, are now going away. What is going to be your response? Are you going to be destroyed by this? Or are you going to take this in stride? Get the best, get the lessons, get the things you take with them, and do the best in the future with those situations. It is a time of change, Aries. And because it is a time of change, don't hold on to anything. Just hold on to yourself. That's the best advice I can give you. Now, clarifiers for the advices. Let's expand on these advices for you, Aries. What can I tell you further? With the Fool, you have the Chariot in reverse. Don't try to get anything this month. Don't go after anything. This is not a month to chase. This is a month to let go. So don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Just, if it goes away, it goes away. Fuck it. It went away. That's it. If it comes to you, it comes to you. Enjoy it. For as long as it lasts. It's not going to be forever. You're probably going to lose most of the things you have right now. And that's good, because this is not a month to chase. This is not a month to build. This is a month for you to take life as it comes and don't hold to anything. Right, so then with the Prince of Cups in the reverse, the World in reverse. This situation is going to turn your world upside down because you're losing something that you thought was going to be with you forever. It's not like that. That was a misconception. Time for you to adapt. And then we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse, which means don't chase, let things fall, let things crumble. If something needs to deteriorate and be ruined, let it be so. It's if something becomes distorted, if something starts working in a wrong way, something just doesn't work, time to let it go. Because it will not improve. Things will die so they can be replaced. They will not fix themselves. So don't go against the flow. That's something that they're telling you a lot of times, so pay attention. Don't go against the flow. Go with the flow and understand that during this month you will be losing some emotional attachments, which means that you may feel like shit some days. Shit happens. Don't let them drown you. Rise above. Reach yourself. Reconnect with your own truth and stand with your truth. Because even though you're losing things, I know, you know, it's for the better. So have faith. And to wrap this reading up, if you're feeling like shit now, Catalina says she's feeling like shit. Are you an Aries, Catalina? Catalina, I'm talking to you. Catalina Klein, I'm talking to you. Are you an Aries or not? While I shuffle the deck. Right, so you're saying you're feeling like shit. I'm gonna draw you 2 cards right now. Let's see what the cards have to tell you. And we're taking you as a mini representation of all the Aries on the world. Catalina is saying I'm feeling like shit right now, and she's an Aries. I'm going to draw you 2 cards to see what I can tell you right now. So, why are you feeling like shit, and what can you do about it? Why are you feeling like shit, and what can I tell you about it? What can you do about it? So, Catalina, I'm trusting this is gonna work. I'm doing you a live reading right now. The reason why you feel like shit is because you've done everything in your power to be successful. You've behaved in a great way too. You've done everything. And you know this. You know you deserve everything. But you're not getting what you want. So even though you've done everything within your power to be the best, you're still not feeling the things you want to feel. Which is in alignment with what happened. Like, Aries is a very powerful sign during this because it's a fire sign. And a fire sign means it's a brother of Leo. And Leo is the North Node. So Aries is a very powerful sign. But that's both good and bad. Because it's powerful, which means that you're making the right choices. But it's bad because even though you make the right choices, you will not get what you want. You will get what you need. And what you need right now is a time of solitude. So what can you do about it? Well, use it to your advantage. Love yourself. Do the things you want to do. You deserve it. Don't expect happiness to come from other people. They won't. You can make yourself happy. If you're feeling like shit, it's because you're forgetting yourself. Time to invite yourself out to something. Time to treat yourself. Because the universe will not do that. You have to let go. So why are you feeling like shit? Because you've done everything to make things right, and you've exceeded that. Like, you've nailed it. You've done everything right, and you're still not getting the emotions you want. Well, deal with it. You will not get it. If you want to be happy, you have to learn to be happy from within. So instead of doing things right, expecting that the universe is going to help you out because you've been a good boy, don't do that. The universe doesn't give 2 shits about good boys or girls. It doesn't. Life doesn't work like that. Instead of doing good things expecting the universe to give you what you want, do good things because you are good. Because it's part of your truth. And that way you reach yourself first instead of looking for happiness outside. So I hope this mini reading helped you out, Catalina. Because what you're feeling now, I bet it's the same thing, it's the same emotion most of the Aries are feeling. Guys, you had to be alone during this month. You had to isolate yourself. You had to be with yourself. You are not really alone. You may be alone, but you're not lonely. You are lonely if you think you can only be happy with someone else. Then you're lonely. You're fucked. But if you let go of that idea and you say, you know what? I can be with myself. Sure, I would really love to have someone by my side, or people or friends, but this month is not for that. This month is for you to approach your own inner truth. For you to connect with yourself, you don't need anyone else. In fact, if you want to connect with yourself, anyone else is a distraction. You want to connect with yourself, which means you have to be alone. Be alone then. But be alone as a champion, not as a victim. Be alone and accept that I'm alone. I'm alone and I'm gonna be alone. Fuck it, I'm gonna be alone. I'm gonna be happy alone. Instead of saying I'm alone and I'm lonely and I can't myself happy because happiness depends on someone else and that someone else is not here, so I'm fucked. Don't do that, mate. Like, I've been shuffling for like half an hour right now, but this is a very good point. The point is, learn to be alone. You have to be alone, and it's a good thing because you're very powerful. If you don't, like, see the positive part, you know, you're being alone because you have to develop your power. You have to come into in touch with your truth. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's so good. Because after you've been able to connect with yourself, you will not be vulnerable. Like, you will not be able to... You will not fall so easily to life's obstacles, because you will be greater than that. Right, so... The final keys of wisdom. Final keys of wisdom. And I get it, if you've done everything in your power to be okay, like if you watch tarot videos and meditation videos, and you've done your work, and you've done everything you can do to be okay, and it still doesn't work, the universe still doesn't give you what you want, I understand the frustration, but you're only making it harder. This month is not for chasing, this month is not for building, this month is not for connecting with people. Do connect anyway, but the main theme of this month is letting go of old relationships and for you to come into contact with your own truth. So follow that flow. Don't go the other way, follow this flow. Right, so the first key of wisdom, 7 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles reverse, and Art reverse. You have a lot of chances to be happy, mate. You have a lot of chances to develop yourself. You have so many chances to be who you really want to be. But these opportunities that you have around you, you are not able to exploit them because you're too busy feeling sorry about yourself. I'm sorry about that, but this card is called debauchery. Debauch, and that means that you are entertaining false emotions. You think you want that, but you don't actually want that. You want yourself. So again, if you ever find yourself suffering, do ask yourself, do I really want this? Like, does this really make me happy? Or is there something else that I'm not taking into account? Chances are you are suffering from something that cannot be fixed, something that will not come back, so something that is confusing you emotionally. Let go of these emotional attachments. Fuck everything, fuck everyone, you're on your own. Dude, the sooner you accept that, the sooner you will be able to smile. Because the sooner you accept that you're on your own, the sooner you will stop looking for happiness outside of yourself because you're on your own. So if you're on your own, no one else is gonna make you happy, so fuck them. I'm gonna be with me, you know, I'm gonna be here. The sooner you do that, the sooner you can come to terms with the things you are feeling. I'm not saying heal, I'm not saying fix, I'm not saying be happy, I'm just saying come to terms, acceptance. I feel like shit, but I accept it. The fact that I'm feeling like shit doesn't mean that I am shit. I want you to pay attention to this. The fact that I'm feeling like shit doesn't mean that I'm doing like shit. It just means that I'm not getting what I want. Time for me to adapt. Time for me to understand that the flow of life is going elsewhere, not this way. So I'm going to stop trying to make this work or chasing this, and I'm just going to take life as it comes and be happy with what I have. That is the best way to go about it, because you are confused. That's the key of this one. You are emotionally confused, and because you're emotionally confused or emotionally attached, there's nothing you can do, or it feels like that. Second key, 6 of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Success is within your grasp, within your reach. Right now is the best chance for you to develop yourself, to grow, and to get some real, tangible growth and success when it comes to earthly matters. If you don't get success, It's not because the chance wasn't there, it's because your own enthusiasm fainted. It's because you didn't have any passion. Why? Because you were emotionally confused. Nah, you know what? I don't want to do this because this is not what I want. What I really want is this. So fuck this. I'm gonna cry because of this. If you do that, not only are you crying because of something that doesn't deserve it, you're also sabotaging yourself because now not only are you crying about this, you're not pursuing your own goals, your own freedom. So you're shooting yourself in the foot if you do this. No, this is not worth developing because this is not what I want. Well, now you're stuck. And you're stuck because not only are you stuck, you're stuck in something that is not real. So I'm just asking you to think about this. Like, is this really the person you want to be? You're going to lose shit anyway. It's Scorpio season. Deal with it. You know, it's time for transforming yourself. Maybe that path wasn't for you. Maybe that career wasn't for you. That's why you failed. And instead of resisting that, instead of saying, I'm just desperate because I tried so hard. Well, you tried, it failed. Take life as it comes. You didn't fail because the only failure is when an experience is not learned, it's not integrated, it's not failure. You just have to adapt. And for adapting to happen, first, you must let go of this. That was not my career. That was not my relationship. I'm not going to waste time thinking about the past. Time for me to build a new future. Or don't. If your past situations affect you so much that you cannot gather or muster your strength, then be stuck. Dude, Jupiter in Libra? Oh, don't worry, you have many chances, you can learn again, you can adapt, because I'm good, I'm nice, I want you to be happy, we're all friends, it's all harmony, it's all good. Jupiter in Scorpio, you either do this or you're fucked. Take your pick, because there are no second chances. That's Scorpio. You don't like it? Tough shit. Deal with it. I don't know how else to tell to you, guys, like, and it's not because I'm saying this to you, you know? I'm not. If I were the owner of the universe, this universe would be so happy and harmonious and perfect and everyone would be happy, you know? I'm not. I'm just telling you the message. And the message is life gets tough. And if you try to make it harder, it's gonna be fucking harder. So don't do that. Take life as it may. You fail, big deal. You are still breathing. You can still do something else. Don't focus about the past. If you do that on Scorpio, you're wasting your time. And last but not least, you have the Fool. What can I say? You had the Fool again. You had the Fool before. I've been telling you a very strong battle speech. I'm trying to fire you up, and then this thing here, and it's like, take life as it may. You're going to lose you're going to lose everything. What if you were meant to lose everything? What if you couldn't keep any? What if after this month you have no house, no title, no degree, no partner, no friends, no family, no money, no job, nothing. You have nothing. Could you deal with that? If you tell me no, I'm disappointed from you, Aries. I'm sorry, but dude, you are Aries. Like, you, out of all the signs, you are the one who needs the least. Because you're Aries. As long as you have your fighting spirit, you're gonna be okay. Taurus. If Taurus loses everything, this guy is gonna lose his shit. Because Taurus is about building things and keeping things. If you take a friendship from a Libra or his partner, a Libra is gonna lose his shit, because Libra is all about I want to share with people. If you go with a Cancer and you take his family away, he's gonna lose his shit. But an Aries, like Aries, as long as Aries has freedom, you guys are okay. You don't need anything else. You just need your freedom to act. So I'm just saying this so you remind yourself of your true nature. You don't need things. You don't even need results. You don't even need results. Aries is not about results. Aries is about starting things. Aries is about looking the world in the eyes and saying, you know what, I failed, but I'm gonna try again. Because fuck you, I'm an Aries. I can do whatever I want. And there's no one who can tell me no. Because if you tell me no, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm an Aries. I don't give a fuck. Dude, I'm sorry, but that's who you are. That's your greatest strength. Your resilience. Your capacity to start over again. You are a fire sign. You and Leo and Sagittarius are the guys who never give up. So seeing you feel so bad, I understand. I can understand. I kinda understand because you're humans. But like, guys, things are gonna break. You know, not everything is forever. So if you're losing things, be adaptable. Think about the future. Build something new. Become excited with this life. And that's the best advice I can give you right now. Take life as it comes. And that's what I can tell you. I really hope this reading helped you out. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me and for trusting my words, because it is my honest intention to help you guys out. And I truly do hope it manifests like that. And I wish you the very best. Yeah, if you want to contact me or a personal reading, you can send me an email through the email which is right in the description box below. And yeah, we are saying now goodbye. Say goodbye, Marlene. He's so sleepy. Goodbye, guys. Peace.